In this tutorial, we'll briefly look at how to flash fill as well as remove duplicate values in Excel. In this example, I have a list of first and last names that are separated into two separate columns. Column A contains a list of first names, column B contains a list of last names. What I want to do is parse the first and last name together, separated by a period, and followed by a company domain email. So for example, it'll be john.doe@acme.web. So to do this, all I need to do is correctly format the information into this first cell in column C, which I'll do right now. This is the format of the company email address list. Now I need to do this for every single row. I could just type george.bush.barack.obama followed by @acme.web into every single row, but if I had a list of 200, 300 names, that would get exhausting. Instead, what I'll do is flash fill column C, and it will automatically format their first and last name separated by a period, followed by the company domain email, just like I have entered into this first cell. To do this, all I have to do is click on the Data tab, and then go over here to Data Tools and click on the Flash Fill button. There's also a shortcut key on your keyboard if you click Control-E, which I'm going to do right now. As you can see, all of that information was flash filled throughout all of the subsequent rows, and now I can simply export this email list. In another example, I have a mailing list, and I need to extract the zip codes out of this mailing list, but I don't really need the rest of the information. So I'm going to put all of these zip codes into column B. So in the first cell of column B, I'll type in the zip code of the first cell in column A, and then select that and hit Control-E on my keyboard, and it will flash fill all of the other zip codes into the subsequent rows. Now we have a few recurring zip codes. I see 28806 recurring twice. I see 29609 recurring twice. I want to remove these duplicate values because I'm going to export this zip code list and run advertisements in these zip codes. So I don't need the zip codes to be repeated multiple times. So to remove duplicate values, I'm going to click column B and select the entire column. And then with the Data tab selected, I will go back over to Data Tools and find the Remove Duplicates button. We can find that one by the one that shows a little X on the bottom right-hand corner, and it says Remove Duplicates. I'll click that now. It brings up a warning that says I can either expand the selection, which will allow me to select more columns to remove values from, or I can continue with the current selection. I don't want to mess with column A. I really don't need it anymore. I'll probably delete it later. So I'm going to continue with the current selection and click Remove Duplicates. It will bring up a list of the columns that has been selected, which is just column B, and I'll click OK. 2 duplicate values were found and removed, 7 unique values remain. And you can see that we are missing the duplicated 29609 and 28806, and I only have zip codes recurring one time. So now I can export this list and use these zip codes to run advertisements with.